Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us for tonight's team call. As always, some fun announcements. A lot of new things are coming up. So this weekend is Super Saturday in Philly. It's April 8th, but pretty much for everybody else, it's Saturday, April 7th. If you need help locating one near you, they're all over the country. Make sure you get to one. It's just going to make this whole Beachbody coach thing like that much more real, and the excitement is just going to kind of light you up. Beach bars. So I've been dying for Beachbody to come out with some sort of clean eating bars. They're coming out on April 6th. So on Friday, we can actually order everything. I'm going to be ordering like 30 boxes. So make sure you let your customers know that. I'm sure Beachbody will send out emails, but I'm going to be personally sending out emails to my customers as well. Coach Summit, June 21st to the 24th in Indy. If you want to go, just ask your upline and they can tell you more info. This month's sales or promos is $20 off of all the Mega and Deluxe Challenge Packs. So if you go into Challenge Packs on teambeachbody.com, you'll see all the different options for the Mega and Deluxe packages. They're all $20 off, whether it's 80-day obsession or just all access. They're $20 off. Great way to follow up with people that said no, right? From December, January, February, March. People are totally ready right now. Like this is a time when people are noticing, like I'm in trouble. And cause that was me, right? Like that was me 5 years ago of, oh crap, like here I am all over again, like getting ready for summer. So let people know, like, there's this awesome chance for them to actually save some money if they are ready. I know right now we have like a million challenge groups right now. So just kind of be patient with trying to find the right group for your people. The good thing is there are plenty of groups for your challengers. So if you don't want to run one by yourself, we have a million of them going. We're starting a new one for 80-day obsession on April 16th. We are still in prep week right now for the one that started on April 2nd. So if you have someone that just signed up today and they're ready to go, you can, ask either me or Leah and we could put you in either of those groups. If you sold an 80-day obsession challenge pack between March 19th and 23rd, you can get into Autumn's Obsessed with Coaching. So she's going to, it has nothing to do a challenge group or 80-day obsession in terms of like the fitness and nutrition. She's going to help us with our businesses and give us some awesome tips. I'm in it. I'm excited. And she already has done some live videos for it. If you are in the Philly area, or even if you're not, and you want to travel here, I got a hotel in Philly, but Tony Robbins is coming with Gary Vaynerchuk. If you don't know Gary, just YouTube him and you'll die laughing and you'll be super motivated. But it's just like a motivational event for business owners, entrepreneurs that just want to, get some good positivity in them. It starts at 8 a.m. They say it ends at 4:30, but if you've ever been to a Tony Robbins event, he can talk for like a million hours on end. So you can kind of leave whenever you want to, if you can't do the full day thing. But if you need a place to crash, like I said, I got a room for May 2nd. So right there. So all we have to do is like wake up and go. So I have some spots if you guys want to stay. Another promo for April, if you're going to the summit, if you earn Success Club 20 between March and April, you'll get invited to the Success Club party at Summit. Last year, I'll be honest, some years the parties at Summit weren't great. Last year's was like off the chain. They had like ice cream, like little trucks, and they had like all these like amazing food, of course, like Beachbody, why would they do that? They had fireworks, they had like this wall painting thing. I don't know. It was insane. So much fun. If you are going to Summit, like you want to go to that party. And then the last announcement before we go into tonight's topic is if you hit Success Club 6, so if you help 3 people this month with a challenge pack, you earn one of these fun tanks over here. So obviously the ladies get the tank, and I think it says Squat the secret sauce, and then over to the left the men get that t-shirt. So I want that darn t-shirt or that tank, so I'm gonna get it. So make it a goal, help 3 people, and you can earn that t-shirt. All right, just seeing who we have on. All right. So make sure right now you guys have a paper and pen. We're going to go through a little training here, because I think as a coach, whether you're new, old, whatever, fear is the main reason why people get held back in not just this business, but in life in general. That is what people tend to play that record in their mind over and over again of why they can't do this, why they can't succeed, why they're not good enough, why they're not like this other person, why it's not in the cards for them. So we're going to kind of go through those fears, break them down, and kind of like rebuild you, because even being in this for 5 years, there's always new fears that pop up in my mind. Even though I think I might have like crushed those fears, I still have people, and it's so silly that I'm like, oh, I don't want to message them. And I'm like, oh, like that would be my dream coach. And I know if I do keep following up with people, they're eventually going to want to see, because they're seeing I'm being consistent and everything. Anyways, like you guys can see, it's normal having these fears. We just need to be aware of them and be able to work on it. It's a constant work, and really work on ourselves. That's what we're doing, and that's what people really don't realize. But being a coach is like, yeah, you're selling things, yes, but you're working on yourself on such a deeper level. There was this really great analogy that a coach once said is, you're being stretched so much in this business in terms of fears. Your fears come out so much more. And that's why a lot of people hold back, because in any other like life circumstance, you can just walk away. And yes, you can walk away from coaching, but that's where you build strength. That is where you build character. When you're stretched like that and you're here and you want to reach here and you have all these fears and struggles that you have to go through, this is what this business presents to people. So that's why if it is a struggle or a fear, honestly, it's not the business that you have the problem with. It's just this business shows it so much more than everyday life, where we can kind of push that stuff aside. With this business, it's kind of like in our face 24/7, and we need to work on it. So that's why personal development is absolutely huge. So what we're going to do tonight, on your piece of paper, on one side, I want you to write fear, and then, draw a line down the center. And then on the left side, right there, just copy what I did. You don't have to write down the questions, but if you want to take a screenshot, feel free. Let me just blow this up a little bit more. Okay, so whatever you focus on expands. Whatever you water grows. Meaning, if all you're doing is constantly thinking about your fears, guess what? You're growing that, you're feeding that, you're giving it water. So we want to make the mindset shift of looking to what we want, with the success that we want, so we can have that clarity and we can be more aware of the thoughts and the feeling that we're replaying in our mind. So instead of being stuck in that fear, we're going to be playing the good record that we want of how we want to feel, what success looks like for us. So we're going to start with the first column of fear. So I'm going to read these questions. Hopefully everyone's ready. So you can't just listen. You have to participate, or it's going to be a waste of your time. All right. So the first question is, what you don't like feeling in your biz. So write down like what you don't like feeling in your biz. You don't like feeling like you're being salesy. And these are all just what I'm going to say, or just some examples. You might have to dig a little bit deep, and you might not be aware of like, what don't you like feeling in your biz? Sometimes I don't like being alone. Like, yes, I love being home all day, but I don't like being by myself. What you don't like happening. maybe you don't like when you send a message out and nobody responds, right? Maybe you don't like being in a challenge group and you're getting nobody to respond back to you in your challenge group, right? Oops, I had typo. What part of your biz do you not enjoy? I would say most people are going to say, I do not enjoy inviting, right? Or maybe you don't like posting pictures, or you don't like posting on Facebook or Instagram. What part of the business do you not enjoy? Just any thought that comes to your mind, just put it in this column. Next one is, what doesn't feel good right now in your business? Do you feel overworked? Do you feel some sort of anxiety? Do you feel worried? I remember when I was a new coach and I was laying in bed and I was thinking like, oh my gosh, am I ever going to stop thinking about Success Club? Like, is that all I'm going to think about like 24/7? And last question is, what do you fear is going to happen? Do you fear that you're going to fail, that you're just wasting your money? Do you fear that people are laughing at you? Do you fear that you're going to put in all this work and not see any benefits come back? Maybe you even have a fear of success, that, wow, if I do get all these new coaches signed up, or if I get all these new challengers signed up, what do I do? Am I a good enough coach, right? Maybe you have a fear of not knowing what to do. Maybe you're just feeling not motivated right now, right? Maybe you've been in this business for a little bit and you're kind of feeling like that slump of, all right, like you had the highs and now you're kind of in that low and you're scared of not getting out of it. So what you don't like feeling in your biz. And guys, right now, if you can, let me see in the comments section what some of your replies to these questions are. So what do you fear? What don't you like feeling in your biz? What don't you like happening? What part of your biz do you not enjoy? What doesn't feel good right now? And what do you fear is going to happen? I'll give you guys some time if you want to comment and let me see what you guys are thinking. In the little chat, guys. See that little chat on the right-hand side? Ashley, I know you got something to say. All right, good, Liz. Thanks. Yes, maybe you have a fear of, I'm not recruiting any coaches. I don't have any coaches that want to work the business. My coaches that say they want to work the business, they don't do anything, right? How many have thought that? Fear of putting myself out there, absolutely common. Same, no coaches to coach. Jill, not enough knowledge or Instagram working on training, fear of not recruiting any coaches. I'm scared of being annoying. I don't feel like being salesy. How do I coach my coaches? Ah, Jess is on. Hey, girl. Oh, awesome. Love this stuff. Good. Good. Katie, being an annoying salesperson. Okay, great. Not that that's great, but being aware, I think, is the main step, the first step that we have to be aware of. All right, let's go back. Okay. So now in this success clarity part, we just want to legit write down the opposite of everything that you just wrote. So you're going to write, I don't have any working coaches. I have rock star coaches. My coaches are on fire. If you feel like you're overworked or you are constantly on your phone, I found balance in my business. If you're not motivated, maybe your success looks like I have my energy back. I feel my passion again. My excitement is through the roof. So guys, if you have to fake this, fake it till you make it, right? So take those fears and make them a success for you. If you fear of who's going to join you, who would want to join you, write down, I am finding millions of people. I am helping millions of people. If you fear that people are going to think that you're salesy, maybe your success is that people appreciate when I reach out to them. People thank me. And guys, if you are in the one group, the one training we are in now for the Leadership Academy, and we're sending out Instagram messages to people who saw our stories, I'm getting so many, no, not right now, but thank you so much for reaching out to me. Like, doesn't that feel good? So don't fear being salesy. Focus on people are so thankful that I'm reaching out to them. People are so thankful that I presented this opportunity. People are so thankful that they feel so much more confidence. People are getting amazing results in my challenge group. People are loving what I have to offer, right? So it's just that mindset shift. If you have something, if somebody came up to you and gave you something awesome, like, wouldn't you be like, yes, thank you so much? You would be like, oh, they're trying to sell me something. You guys know, like, I love QVC. And yes, they sell freaking hard. They have to. But there's some weird connection that I know that they really do care about me. And I know that's so like ridiculously silly. But they're very personal, right? And they find a need. So they could be selling me, like, Dave's like, I wanted to buy these pair of shoes. And they look like those, you remember like those jellies that were like clear, like when you were a little kid? And Dave's like, that's what it looks like. I'm like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, that's like the style, and it's so comfy and it would go with anything. Like, I really need that in my wardrobe, right? So it's not that they were selling me something. It was a need. Like, I needed a cute little shoe like that. It wasn't high because I hate high heels, but I needed something like summery. Anyways, you kind of get my point, right? So throw that salesy feeling aside, and what we have can help people, right? So write whatever your success looks like in that. I'm trying to think of some of the, let me exit this really quick, what the other comments were. Yeah, so if you fear that you're of putting yourself out there, your success could be people are loving what I'm posting. People are liking and commenting on all my posts, right? Like, fake it till you make it. So now I want you guys to, in the comment section, in the chat, yes, love that, Shannon. Embrace vulnerability and put yourself out there to help others. I'm giving people hope. Yes. All right. Yeah. So now I want you to comment, what is your success? What is your clarity? We want to focus on not what we don't want. So we don't want that fear. We're going to focus on what we do want. Because if we're fearing that, you know, I'm scared of recruiting new coaches or talking about the business, you obviously need that for your business. You want that. That is a success. You just need to stop thinking about the fear side of things and look at growing a business to be a residual income. You're helping other people build a business and see success and earn an income through this. And that's why like, if you guys haven't noticed, like lately, I'm just like, I love training. I love team calls. I love coming up with like different things to teach you guys, because I love seeing you guys be successful and you guys like having that light bulb moment go off. Positive influence on my family. Perfect. People are inspired by me. Remember what my coach gives to me each day and how I can give that to my coaches, not wasting my time and money investing in my biz and for me. People seeing my energy and love for my business. My pictures and posts will show others what hard work can achieve and that they can conquer their goals. Yes. So your success can be that, hey, I'm motivating people. I'm making people happy. And there's a quote at the end of this PowerPoint that's really going to hit home a little bit too on that point too. People can see me grow physically and mentally. Yes, people are seeing your journey. Even if you put yourself out there and you're fearful, people are going to see you grow, right? And that's what people really need in their life. They need to see growth because they feel like they're just doing the same thing day after day. People are encouraged by me showing every day with my workouts and transformations. Good. Jessica, you wrote a lot, but I love it. Awesome. And now like really start to think like, we want to build a business, right? So how about coaching? Like when you offer people, to join our business webinar, or when you make a coaching post, how can you have success with that, right? Maybe it is seeing my brand new coaches are hitting Success Club. My brand new coaches are rank advancing. My brand new coaches are able to pay for their Shakeology. My brand new coaches are, inspiring thousands and thousands of people. So take it to, focus on your customers and your challengers, and then take another focus of like, how can this help people? How can this help my team, right? Like think of yourself, even if you have no coaches underneath of you, I don't care. You're on the call, you're a leader, you're showing up, you can absolutely build a team. So what kind of success do you want to see with your team? Do you want to be like a top 200 team? Do you just want to have a team of 10 people? Do you want to just have a team of 2 people and reach Emerald? How excited you're going to be to hit Emerald and earn team bonus cycles. So think of all those successes that you're going to have by overcoming your fears. Okay, so this one I want you to get a whole brand new sheet of paper, because you're going to put this on your fridge. You're going to put this in your bathroom mirror. You're going to put this on your computer. You're going to put this anywhere that you are going to see on a daily basis. So the universe responds to how you feel, not how you think. So if you are constantly, saying to yourself, I want to Emerald, or I want to be a successful coach, instead of thinking that, turn it into, I'm going to feel amazing. I'm feeling amazing as an Emerald coach. I'm feeling such happiness with seeing my coaches succeed. So instead of saying, I want to have, say it in a I feel type of statement, so you get that emotion. Emotion equals motion equals movement equals forward movement. And that's what we want, right? We want forward movement. All right, so I'm going to read these next statements, and you're going to ... fill in the blank afterwards. And this can go for anything in your business, right? So I love knowing that my ideal ... fill in the blank. I love knowing that my ideal coach is right around the corner and she's going to sign up tomorrow. Or I know that my ideal coach is just dying to get to know me and find this opportunity. I love knowing that my ideal ... I love knowing that my ideal challenger is so happy when she has somebody to connect to and somebody to give her support. And guys, just write down whatever comes off the top of your head. It doesn't have to be, there's no right or wrong with any of these. Next one is, I love how it feels ... I love how it feels when I see a challenger post their first Shakeology selfie. I love how it feels when it's Transformation Tuesday and our team is just blowing up social media. I love how it feels when I'm finished with a workout and I hated cardio flow, but I did it anyways. And it can be for your own health and fitness too, right? That's part of the process. I've decided ... I've decided that I'm an amazing coach and an amazing leader. I've decided that I am going to show up and be consistent no matter how long it takes me to succeed. I've decided ... fill in the blank. Next one, more and more. Do I have to keep saying ... I think you guys get the point, right? More and more people are messaging me asking how they can get in my challenge group. More and more people are responding to the Instagram messages I am sending out. More and more I am helping people every single day. Whose hand hurts right now? All right, 4 more. It excites me, ... It excites me when I go into my Coach Online office on Thursday and see a $60 paycheck. It excites me when I see my new coaches getting some Success Club points on the board. It excites me when my new coaches have just one new conversation with a person. It excites me when I hit Success Club. I love the idea of creating financial freedom for my family. I love the idea of taking my family on vacations every single summer. I love the idea of creating a team of loving, supporting women who can, crush their goals. I love the idea of. I love seeing myself. Stand up and be proud for my accomplishments. I love seeing myself never give up and get through 80-day obsession from day 1 to day 80. I love seeing myself as a role model for other women to live their life by. Whatever rolls off your mind, write it down. I'm excited at the thought of ... I'm excited at the thought of the Success Club trip in 10 days. I'm excited at the thought of new coaches coming to the Success Club trip. I'm excited at the thought of new coaches coming to Summit in Indianapolis. I'm excited at the thought of my new challengers feeling like they can crush their workout. I'm excited at the thought of my new challengers feel more confident. I'm excited at the thought of having new coaches join my team. All right, let me see some of your responses to that. What did you guys write down? Should we just do one? What did you guys write down for it excites me? I love the idea of being so financially secure that we don't even know it's payday. Isn't that awesome, right? Like, I don't even need to look at my paycheck. We're good. It excites me when my challengers are having killer results. When someone purchases a share cart. Yes, I love when it says complete. It excites me to help people start their journey and see them succeed. To know I'm helping others on their journey. It excites me when I see coaches are earning an awesome income. It excites me when my coaches see their team begin to build. It excites me to think of the potential. It excites me to know I'm working toward building a rockstar biz. Yes. It excites me when people ask me how they can have a successful fitness routine. Yeah. So now, like, reading all this, like, are you guys actually like envision like getting messages and like your coaches having an awesome paycheck, you having an awesome paycheck? So for what you wrote down, post it anywhere. Take a screenshot of it. Save it as the background on your phone. So if you've ever heard of like incantations, you want to look at that constantly, or before you send out messages and you're having that fearful moment, or maybe you're going to make your first like coming out post, or you're making a transformation pic that is like really super duper scary and you've never showed yourself, in a bikini or in a sports bra before. Read that. Read it out loud. The louder it is, the more powerful it feels, right? You get that emotion. I love how it feels when a challenger tells me she is starting to feel better about herself. This makes me happy. Doesn't it just feel good, right? Okay. So this next thing is kind of for the future or now. But I want you guys to make a book of proof, meaning sometimes we forget all the awesome things that do happen and we kind of just throw it to the wayside and don't even realize how magical things really are. And when you have a fearful moment, or when people do tell you no, right? Like you're going to have a fear of, I don't want people telling me no. Sorry. People are going to tell you no in this business, but that's why you follow up, right? But have a place where, if you have like a journal that's separate, or maybe a section in your notes, or maybe just take screenshots of when new challenger sends you a message, or somebody posts in the challenge group their before and after pictures, or somebody just posts something really positive in the challenge group. That's your book of proof to go back to say like, this is working. I have to remind myself though, right? Like we live in such a negative world where people want to remind you of the bad, and you need to be the one that is the safekeeper of your own brain, and not let that negativity get in, and remind yourself of all like the crazy things that happen, right? Like sometimes, like just yesterday, I had a discount coach who was in a challenge group in January. She didn't post at all, but she got an email from Beachbody about Summit, and she sent me a message yesterday. I'm going to Summit and I want to start helping people. I'm like, wow, like that is crazy, because she never commented in the challenge group. I wasn't even aware that she wanted to help people. And that happened because lately I've really been working on my mindset and really changing things around. And I personally feel my energy is going up, and I'm attracting, the law of attraction. What you put out there, the energy you put out there is going to come back. So that's something I would write in my book of proof. So whether it is something small, even if it's not related to the business, even if it's somebody that, I don't know, you were just out and about and they just, smiled at you in a non-creepy way. Or if somebody hasn't seen you in a while over Easter and they're like, wow, you look great. Like those are things that you need to write down, of like proof that you're on the right track, that, this is working, and that the universe does have your back. And I have not read that book yet. I know I need to. It's a book by Gabrielle Bernstein, but I'm sure it has something to do with this, right? About putting all that good energy out there, and having that come back to you. So I'm going to end with this, because I think we kind of did a little hard work tonight. But if you're worried what most people think, guess what? Most people are depressed, sad, and unhappy. So don't be fearful of what other people are going to think, because they need what we have. They need a community. They need happiness. They need something that's going to put light in their life, and not the news on TV, because that is depressing, right? Be that for somebody. You have the opportunity. You have this in your hands to offer it to those people. So don't be like most people. And we aren't, guys. Like we are like, I don't know if it's like the 1%ers or whatever that means. But it takes, just one person to start a chain reaction, right? Like it's crazy to think, like, if my upline never started this, And if she wasn't a coach, like, where would I be? Like, would I still be working? Would I not even be a Beachbody coach? Like, imagine if my upline was somebody that never messaged me and they never followed up with me. Where would I be? So don't worry about what most people think. You have something so good to give to people that you can't hold it back. It is your, I don't want to say job, it's your responsibility, right? As just a human being to give something good to somebody. And let me end it. All right, one more thing, and I'll end it with this. If you guys don't have any questions to end with, but okay. So Easter Sunday, it was also April Fool's, and I shared this in that leadership group as well that we have going on. But my aunt got all these lottery tickets, right? And she was giving them out, and my cousin, you know, she got her penny out and she started scratching it off, and it was like you needed 3 of the same dollar amounts to be a winner. 20,000, 5,000, 20,000, $10, and another 20,000. She was going bonkers. She was jumping up and down, going crazy. And then my aunt goes, April Fool's, and her face just went. There was no difference from her jumping up and down to her face going sad, meaning money wasn't in her bank account. There wasn't a check, a physical check of $20,000 right there. It was her own mind, her own thoughts that created that emotion, right? So there was nothing physical. She didn't have that money physically. It was just the thoughts in her mind. So go back to all those successes you wrote down. Go back to, I love knowing that my ideal ... And take this opportunity as a $20,000 lottery ticket. Like you won the jackpot. How freaking excited would you be? That is the opportunity you have right now, guys. And you know that people are $1 million earners in this business. I'm not, but damn right I will be someday. And that's not to say that if you don't want that as a goal, that's not good. Your goal is whatever you want it to be, but don't limit yourselves because you're scared. There is so much opportunity here for you to just take and run with it, right? So harness that energy of like, imagine if I did have $20,000 and relate that to this. Like you do have that $20,000, believe me, that you can create with this. Use that excitement and use that opportunity to be excited for others, right? Be excited for others to join you. Don't feel like you're being a pest or salesy. No, like you have something so absolutely amazing. So thanks for being on tonight's call. Thanks for being on our team. Hopefully this was a good call. You got some aha and light bulb moments here. And please use this every day. Just try it for 7 days. For 7 days, put it next to your bed. As soon as you wake up, read what you wrote. I'm sorry, I'm holding like ultrasound gel. Read what you wrote and see after 7 days. Post in the team page after 7 days how you feel, how your energy feels. If you feel excited waking up, right? Like that's when you know you're onto something, is when you wake up and you're excited for something. All right, guys. Anybody have any questions or comments that we want to end the call with? Let me know. Did you guys get something out of tonight's call? Was this helpful? Cool. Anybody want to end with anything? Any comments? All right. I hope to see you all at Super Saturday. If you're not at Philly, I hope to see your pictures of you at a Super Saturday. All right, ladies. And Irvin, It opens there. Have a great night.